Even if you really love art, you can still have days or longer stretches of time where your enthusiasm just isn't there. Sometimes you might not even realize how much motivation you've lost until something brings it back and you start feeling excited about creating again. I have a few of my own ways to get my motivation going, and while certain things that work for me might not necessarily work for everyone else, I'm sure at least something here will be beneficial for you. The first one I've got is testing out brushes. Just opening a blank canvas and going through all of the brushes you haven't tried or used much before. There's just something about putting down all sorts of random colors and strokes and the fun surprise of seeing what each brush can do, imagining what you could use it for. And if you run into one you end up really liking, you can put it alongside the rest of your favorite brushes. One thing that I have a tricky time with, and maybe you don't if you aren't doing commissions, art-related schoolwork, or are otherwise meeting demands for you to make certain things and meet expectations, but you can easily get so caught up in making work based on what people want from you that you stop doing art for yourself, just for the fun of it. Sometimes you just need to start doodling whatever you want. Maybe characters you like, your favorite animal, or just things that are absurd and make you laugh. I sometimes start a new file, doodle away for a while, and then don't even bother to save or export. This is one way drawing digital really comes in handy. It's a lot easier to discard your art, and that removes the pressure of permanence. If you make something that didn't turn out, you don't need to burn it or rip it into tiny pieces. Instead, you can just delete, and it's gone forever. The best way to be sure that you are drawing purely for yourself is to guarantee that no one else will see it. You won't worry about making something you think is worthy of being seen, and that can be pretty freeing sometimes. This next one might sound great to some of you, but backwards to others. Some people look at really awesome art and feel incredibly motivated from that, while others feel the opposite. I talked about this briefly in this video, but if you can get yourself into the mindset of getting hyped up and determined when you see good art, then not only will you have a good source of motivation for creating art, but for improving as well. I've found for me the absolute best way to feel inspired and ready to start something new is by watching art time-lapses. Seeing the steps that another artist took to reach their finished product makes you realize that that amazing final result really is achievable. Someone actually made it, and they just started with a rough sketch and worked their way up. I don't think anything hypes me up more to, say, paint an environment than watching a really awesome time-lapse of someone else doing the same. Not only that, but having a skilled artist's process fresh in your mind can often result in you creating better work that you're really happy with. It's a great way to learn. Making a habit of watching a time-lapse each time you're about to start a new piece will do you so much good. Everyone has their own reason for wanting to draw and be an artist, and that's an important thing to reflect on when your passion is lacking. For me, a lot of it is enjoying the climb of learning and improving in a skill that has no limit. The process is also generally quite therapeutic and fun, and it's really cool to end up with a finished product that you can share and be proud of. When you figure out what that thing is that draws you to art, lean into and remember it. You might find that this thing changes for you slightly over time as you discover and try new things, but I don't think your passion for art ever actually goes away. Even if you don't think so, it's still probably right with you, and you maybe just haven't been tending to it properly. One more thing that works great, at least for me, is participating in fun competitions. Competitiveness ties into my interest in improving, and maybe it does for you too. You can create your best work when there are exciting stakes involved. Of course, you will lose most of the time, no matter how good you are, and that might be disappointing. You may worry that you will end up with the opposite effect, and it'll make you question why your passionate effort didn't lead to success. But after a while, you can learn to take not winning as not a big deal, and still be proud of the work you made. See it as motivation to keep learning and growing. There will always be more opportunities for you to compete and challenge yourself, so you haven't missed your chance and can have more fun continuing to compete in the future. And actually, I didn't include this in my video notes, but one bonus thing I want to mention is having community. It's pretty easy to be excited and motivated about art when you have people around you that are really into it as well. I will definitely make a video in the future about how to find community as an artist, since it is so important and beneficial, but if you aren't sure where to look, I would suggest starting with Discord. There are so many servers for artists to get together and meet and do stuff together. It's pretty great. If you have a hard time making art that you feel happy with, and that's what's demotivating you, you might like to check out this video next. Thanks for watching!